Hi everybody, Rob Keys here. Welcome to my playthrough of the Stanley Parable, a very unique exploration game, if we can call it that. I like to call it a messing with my mind game. Anyways, we did 30 minutes already in episode 1, and we came to a decision, quote-unquote decision, where I could go left to escape or right into a mind control center. We chose the escape option. The narrator warned us of imminent death, violent death, and then a different narrator, a female voice, took over, and we got to see a behind-the-scenes look at some of the design elements of the game and assets in the game. But that, in and of itself, was part of the game. I got to a room where there's an on-off switch, an exit room, and it put me back into the area just before my death. And now the female narrator is telling me to quit, press escape, go to the options, and begin the game again. It's the only way to not die. So let's get back to it.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh, I got annihilated. The first time those things stopped and I fell through the floor. I wonder if the screen is going to stay black here until I press escape. I can wait. I can wait it out. Look at me, I'm waiting. Look, I'm making a choice. Game developers, how about that? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stare at the black screen because that's the type of gameplay I like. Alright, fuck you. Escape. Begin the game again. You win, asshole! It never ends. Never the end is... The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Okay, we're back in my goddamn office. 427. Alright, let's do this. Stanley, you and me, buddy.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I missed a memo. You have been watching too much Office
When
Space.
Stanley came to a set of two open
Left.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did, you asshole. Pre-scripted bullshit. Lies! It's all lies. Okay, I read all the shit in this meeting room.
There was not a single person here.
Talk
either.
less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no
Stanley decided
expectation
to
of
go
promotion or
up to his
recognition.
boss's office,
Don't get
hoping
fired.
he might find an answer there.
Blah, blah, blah. Nothing in here. See?
Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please
Oh,
take
funny.
your time.
See, the first time I opened that is because there was a clue in the office room which said someone's locked in the closet or they hid someone in the closet
Coming
or some
to a
shit.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. If I go up to the boss's office, I can punch in the keypad, open the secret door, and get to the spot where the mind control center is. So I have two choices. Check out the mind control center and see what happens there, or disobey Jerkface, the narrator, and go down here. I kind of want to close that loop on the top there, so we're going to go up and check out the mind control center. See what ending, quote-unquote ending, that leads us to.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Two,
not an indication of
four,
any human
5.
life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Open the door! God damn it. It's making fun of how players not only play games, but how players are treated by developers in the game design.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright. He's gonna make some joke about the escape option I chose last time. As we get down here, we'll see that option. Loading. Repetition, illusion of choice, blah, blah, blah. We get it. Game design, blah, blah, blah. So last episode, well, episode 1, I was making fun of the ending of Mass Effect 3 and how it offered...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So last time I went down here. So we'll do it. We'll do the stupid mind control thing. It's down there. Do you see that? Scaffolding on the right. Bunch of random numbers. I can't really read them. It's kind of blurry. Look at me, I'm pressing the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
The ending
Stanley thought to himself.
of The Matrix Reloaded meets Cerebro from X-Men. I want to turn these TVs on. I want to watch some TV. Some TVs. Like 100 TVs. I got 3 desks. Employee observation protocol. Blah, blah, blah. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Wired.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Shit,
Stanley's
where's
co-workers.
427.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There isn't no such thing as freedom in video games. We get it! We get it! Except in Skyrim, sort of. Not really. Oh, press this only button I can press. Wait, where's 47? 47.
This mind control facility,
Me.
it was
It's me.
too horrible to believe it
47.
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, fired peoples. Let's go! Take me away!
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never!
Never!
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, spent my life blind to the world, playing games where you don't have choice or freedom. It's making fun of gamers!
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Click all these buttons. I'm just gonna keep pressing buttons. Console disabled. Hey, purple buttons. What's a big red button? Press it. Press it! Maybe red just means offline. Facility power. Mind control idle, awaiting input. You can't control my mind, game developers. You cannot. Off
And when
or...
at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Asked 431 for a pencil. 431, as per procedure, did not respond. Everybody's living a scripted lifestyle. Shows off. What's happening?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
It's true.
Where had his co-workers gone?
That's what I'm thinking
How
of.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Happiness!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Ah, it's
Whatever
the
life he lives,
illusion of freedom, making me feel something.
all he needed to know.
playing with my emotions.
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Is it an open door or is it glass?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yeah, according to the game developers.
Was happy.
Achievement unlocked, beat the game. Did I really beat the game? Back in my office? God damn it, there is no ending! Alright. So, shit. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
They shortened it. I guess they're trying to save my time. I didn't have to run through all the offices. I immediately went from my office, 427, to the first predefined choice where you have to go left to get to the staircase. And this time, I'm gonna go down. Which is gonna be right here, I think. Oh yeah, everything's shorter.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Close the broom
hoping he
closet so I
might
can't
find
open it
an answer
anymore.
there.
They knew I would.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
False.
to his boss's office.
Going down, sucker! Give me some new dialogue now. Pre-scripted narrator. What's up?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Oh, you
All because he believed
fuck.
everyone had vanished.
Fooled me with
His
this bullshit
boss would
circle.
think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence.
Hey, pay
in a
attention.
single
AB
moment,
1112.
for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah, same
For
thing.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
It's true.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Also true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
They are.
Were
AB
simply
1112.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh,
No, it's a video game.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still...
I'm not enjoying the circles.
He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
Oh,
ground.
nice.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
It is
and
fun.
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it
I want
all
pop.
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now
Alright,
as he's
narrator.
ever been in his life.
Give us a different room to run in circles around. You made your point.
It was quite a shock to Stanley.
You made your point.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
No.
My life is normal. I am normal.
No.
Everything will be fine.
No, no, no. Come on.
I am okay.
Still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am
Everything's
real.
going red.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Ah!
And everything went black.
Again. Stop showing me black screens. The worst.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Shit's getting deep, yo. Okay. Observation. I've seen this cup 2 or 3 times now, and I think it says I hate in the specific day of the week, but every time they place this cup, they block you from actually seeing what the day is. It looks like it says Wednesdays. But in that box, there's no way to look at the box from the left, and as you can see, there's no way to get on top of this table, and I can't interact with it, so I can't actually see what this cup says. I hate Mondays? Or I hate... I guess it is
All of
Mondays.
his co-workers were
Has to
gone.
be right.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know if I have any other options right now. I went upstairs, 2 options, downstairs, 1 option. Oh, this is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whee! Circles! But you didn't expect this, narrator. Huh? Talk about my circles. Huh? Look at this. Freedom of choice, what up? Oh, shit! Counterclockwise circles! Yes, I did do that! Someone pissed all over the floor. Ugh. So, right?
This
What?
was
Oh,
not
no!
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's take a look and see if there are any other options over here. 4B9. It's not a right number.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh yeah, we haven't done this one yet, have we?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
That's the meeting room. Alright, big red button time. Tell me a story, narrator. Tell me a story. Come on, explain to me what I'm doing and not doing with your riddles.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get
Off what
back, he
track?
needed
This
to go
is the
on-
track.
From here, it's, left.
Fuck. Of course. Can't interact with anything because the game designers don't want me to interact with anything because that's what the whole point is.
Oh, no. No,
Fuck.
it's to the right.
See?
My mistake.
Goddamn lies. Goddamn fuck you!
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Yeah.
What was I
You were
thinking?
told to in your
It's clearly-
script!
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Ah!
Now, let's see. We went down right, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Well, if this is the real door on the right, this door on the right doesn't actually open. 'Cause it would be right through this wall where I'm looking right now. Bullshit room designs this place again.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
saw
Stanley, close your
this.
eyes.
What?
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, there you go. That's weird, man. I was just commenting on this cup, and now we get to see it. I hate Mondays. Office Space reference again. Alright.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted
6
the
doors.
game over, completely
Normally,
fresh.
there's only
Everything
2.
should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ah! I want to go in this one. Goddamn chairs are blocking me. Okay, so here's the thing. No matter what I do, I think I end up on the same path. Left, right, left, right, left, right. There's see those 3 or 4 options we've seen before. And then no matter what, I get this option after with the 5 doors. So normally we go lefty and righty. We haven't gone super left yet. So that's... Wait.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Look.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll
go
ever
this way.
progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's
Inner
give it
guilt.
a shot.
Everyone knows what you... Fuck, I didn't get a chance to read it. Yeah, here we go again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so he restarts on lefties,
Okay, yep,
no
it gets
door.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Making fun of gamers who want stories in their games, or people who defend games for having a story. Criticize? I hate Mondays. What happened to this cup? What does this say? I hate Mondays. Mondays.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
Circle.
The story.
Endless circle.
Here
Found it.
comes. No, wait.
Shit.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Narrator, you're gonna keep changing these rooms on me. I'm gonna have to bust out the crowbar. Just kidding. There's no interaction in this game. What the? Someone shit all over the walls.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Cabin.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I get it.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Making fun of gamers for wanting a happy ending in their video games.
You're right
I get
about this
it.
at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Yeah, linear
Just
game
follow the
design.
line.
Whee!
How simple is that?
Hey, wait a second. This is not the way we normally go. The crazy numbered with lettered rooms. We're going this way. Suckers? Where's my room full of fake choice?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Shit. Well, I went there just to hear him say that. Because it was worth a laugh. Hey, solitaire, I want to play. Get out of the way, chair! Ugh. 4B6. 437.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
deep.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct
Line is getting out of
one's
control, man.
subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative
Question mark of question mark,
mental
left by the
subjective
Riddler.
construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes. Make it sound like an adventure. Follow the line. Yee-haw. This is so much fun because he wants me to think I'm having fun. Video games.
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
Yeah,
The story?
Line.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Stop being a jerk. Hey, look where we are.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
What does that one say? Oh, there's that one screen with the blue text or scribble. Okay. We are nearing 30 minutes, so... crazy. This game is getting crazier while still trying to be all super meta about the idea of video games and video game design and storytelling and, you know, time invested in a game versus reward, blah, 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 all sorts of crazy shit. Anyways, here. Click here to watch the next episode. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying it. It's kind of a cool thing. It's just sort of an interactive experience where you can actually, I think, enjoy it just by watching it. So maybe I'll save you a few dollars by watching me play. For the 3 of you out there who are might be actually watching this. Cheers and see you next time.